here to tell you a verse. What do you think about that little Rusty? He's cute. I'm trying to hook him up with my daughter, Josie. All right, I'm going to tell you a verse in the Bible to remind you not to be a lying, cheating fool. All right, here it goes. Deuteronomy 25:16. I don't know my numbers very well. The Lord is disgusted. And then you're going to go, bleh, bleh. The Lord is disgusted with anyone who cheats. And then you're going to look over at your friend's test. Or dishonest. Now, the word disgusted is a big word, ain't it? Well, it means to not like something at all, like broccoli or bleh, something like that. What this verse is saying that it's God don't like folks who cheat and lie all the time. It don't make God happy at all. Now, you get out there and you tell the truth and you don't cheat. You hear?
Hey, little doggies, life kids, where do horses live? In neighborhoods.
Whew, what a day.
You're not kidding. I'm sure glad that car dealer was paying attention.
Yeah.
He was the one that gave me the signal that Wild Bill Hiccup was cheating in the first place.
At least Wild Bill made it right with Silent Sue and Ben. But I've been thinking, do you think Wild Bill would have changed if he hadn't gotten caught?
I don't know, Deputy. Kids, do you think Wild Bill Hiccup would have changed? Maybe we'll never know. But it don't matter if Wild Bill Hiccup had gotten caught or not. Lucky for us, he did. But sometimes you do get away with cheating and no one ever finds out. But let me tell you that God still knows you're cheating. You see, kids, God is honest and trustworthy. And God wants us to be honest and trustworthy just like Him. And that means no cheating. How do you stop from cheating? Well, first, today you decide. That's right, today you decide what you'll do when you're tempted to cheat. Now, the word tempted means to try to get someone to do something wrong. And we know that scoundrel Satan is always trying to tempt us to get us to do something that'll hurt us. We need to make up our minds today that we won't cheat. That way, the next time we're tempted to cheat on a test, or cheat at a game, or cheat to get something that we want, we'll say no way.
No way. Because when we cheat, we're just trying to get something for ourselves. The easy way. Without working for it for ourselves. The next time you feel tempted to cheat, remember that the Bible verse that we learned today says, it says that God is disgusted with cheating. That means He don't like it at all.
He sure don't, Deputy. You can also say this phrase that my daddy taught me. He said every time I thought it might be easier to cheat, I should say this phrase in my mind to remind me that God always knows when we're cheating. I'll say a line and y'all repeat it after me. You could be a sneaky cheat.
You could be a sneaky cheat.
But God can always smell your stink.
But God can always smell your stink.
That's right. Let's do that one more time, definitely, because that's a good one. I like that stinky part. Okay, y'all repeat it after me. Ready? You could be a sneaky cheat.
You could be a sneaky cheat.
But God can always smell your stink.
But God can always smell your stink.
Good job, kids. I do believe that the next time you feel tempted to cheat, that you'll do the right thing and say, no way. What do you think, Deputy?
I think you're right, Sheriff. It looks to me these kids understand that cheating ain't no good.
Yep. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn in early tonight, Deputy, if you don't mind. You mind making sure all the Whopper burgers taken care of tonight?
No problem, Sheriff. Don't mind a bit.
In next week's episode of Scoundrels, trouble is brewing in the town of Whopperburg. Will Honest John and Deputy Trusty be able to simmer down the town? Find out in next week's episode of Scoundrels.